The team which visited Maridi Diocese in October 2012 expressed a unique concept of mission across 3 continents. A threefold chord, the Diocese of Down and Dromore and Albany Diocese sharing together in mission with the Church in South Sudan through CMS Ireland. During the visit, the team met many wonderful people and caught a glimpse of the enormous challenges facing the Church in this brand new country. And, for the first time in the history of the link, all 3 bishops were together in Maridi.
The song that these little people of Pramal 4 to Pramal 1 are singing is telling us that they shall never leave education. They have swear that whatever the case may be, they shall struggle with education for their better life of their future. Never, never, we shall never surrender education. We shall never,
These children from Eddie are a reminder of just how precious and important schooling is in South Sudan. Education suffered badly during the conflict that began in the 80s. Most of the teachers went to war and many school buildings were destroyed. Classes still meet under trees, vulnerable to the weather and without proper equipment. The teachers are often untrained and just a few steps ahead of their pupils. But the church is on the move, and schooling from nursery to post-secondary is high on Bishop Justin's mission agenda.
Education is very important in the Diocese of Maridi, just because we have been without education for almost a period of 21 years. And we feel now with this peace and stability, we have to educate the young ones to prepare them for leadership in the church and outside the church, so that we are able to have competent leaders that will lead the church and this nation in this generation.
The diocesan schools, Haddo Nursery, Haddo Primary, Haddo Secondary, and the Chima Christian Institute were built mainly with financial support from linked parishes through CMS Ireland. Haddo Primary is the best performing primary school in Maridi County and has 782 pupils taught in only 8 classrooms. However, on the last day of the team's visit, Bishop Bill had the honour of opening 2 brand new blocks of 4 classrooms each. Supplying good teachers is a high priority, and there's a great need for teacher training.
At the moment, we have 8 teachers who are trained, and we have 13 who are untrained. During the war, I fled to Uganda in a refugee camp at the age of 16 years. Then I had to pursue my education from senior 1 to senior 6. After the war, in 2008, I had to come back to my hometown in Maridi at the age of 28 years. Though not trained, I was accepted as a teacher at Haddo Primary School.
Thanks to the sponsorship of St Gall's Parish, Cornalee, 3 teachers are currently in training at Yea Teacher Training College. Once out of primary school, Bishop Justin was keen that the most able students should have an alternative to government schools, and so Haddo Secondary was built.
I am called Daniel. I am the head teacher for this school, which is Haddo Secondary School. In fact, this school started in 2006, and I am the pioneer head teacher here. And at the moment we have 4 classes: senior 1, senior 2, senior 3, and 4. At the moment we have 180 students here. That's the total. Out of this 180, 125 are boys and 55 are girls.
The diocese can also cater for post-secondary education at the nearby Chima Christian Institute, which offers a range of courses from English literacy to theology. It has an important role in training future leaders. Town Primary School, right in the centre of Maridi, is another education success story.
When I last came here in 2010, there was the remains of what was the old church building in this area, which is just literally behind the main street in Maridi town. It's called Christtown, and in fact these two poles are all that's remaining of an old grass-roofed, mud-walled, which was originally the church building, and at that time there were two classrooms in it, and the classrooms were the teachers were teaching the class back to back, so there was no dividing wall between the classrooms. Blackboard to blackboard, back to back, teachers teaching classes in front of them. At that stage there were in and around 200 people. Today we have this new school with over 1,000. I think there's 1,009 students going to this school, 8 classrooms, Town Primary School.
Because the Civil War was so disruptive, some of the pupils have waited a long time to get an education.
My name is Simon Madud. I am primary 7. My age is 20. Oh yeah, I'm learning Town Primary Schools.
My name is James. I am a primary 8. My age is 20. Yes.
My name is James Lege. I'm people. I'm 27 years.
In other parts of the diocese, especially where there's been displacement because of LRA activity, schools are starting from scratch. But Bishop Justin hopes that new buildings will encourage the people to return.
Our plans for education in Maridi is to have a good primary school in all the 6 archdeaconries within the Diocese of Maridi. So far, we've been able to construct 2 good primary schools in 2 archdeaconries, and we have started work in the 3rd archdeaconry. So we look forward for 3 more primary schools in the remaining archdeaconries where we have not reached.